sessions together, and I guess maybe a little bit more when I go to the classes to speak to different people. And I was told that Anna and Elizabeth, are you all where are you all at? Anna and Elizabeth that I met last night. Yeah, okay. So if I'm boring, tell Anna and Elizabeth, and they will let me know. All right, they instructed me not to be boring, so I will try my best not to be boring. We have fifth graders. Where my fifth graders at? It's, oh, y'all, they put y'all way in the back. Fifth graders, I need y'all to represent, okay? Because it's up to y'all if I ever come back, because y'all will be here for a while. The seniors, I don't care about because they're leaving. I'll never have to see them again. But fifth graders, so you all let me know how I do too, okay? Come, say something. All right, that's right, you have to talk. We won't be quiet, we have to talk. This is interactive, all right? So I want you all to be interactive, and also let me know if there's something else that you want me to talk about this week, or if you have some questions that I should address during my presentation. I want to make sure that I hit some of those things as we spend our time together this week. All right, so y'all ready for a good time? Are y'all ready for a good time? All right, I am too. Class of 2019, where you at? Class of 2019. Do y'all know what class y'all in? Freshmen, where are you? Make some noise, freshmen, where are you? I'm so disappointed. My son is a freshman class of 2019, and well, he acts like that at home too. When I talk to him, I say, "Hey son, how you doing there?" "So what's going on?" So I understand, but I was just hoping y'all would be just a little bit better. But I guess my son is normal. So this week, you like my socks? This week, becoming me, not becoming me, but becoming me. That's what you would say. Becoming me, finding your ideal self in the cluttered world. Fifth graders, you have a long way to go before you figure it out. But seniors, it's almost time for you to start figuring out who you are, what it is, what you want to do with your life. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, I don't expect you to have it all figured out by the time that you leave here this week. No, some speakers will tell you, I want you to listen to this presentation. It's going to change your life. This presentation is not going to change your life unless you do something to make a change in your life, okay? So it's not about what I say, but it's about what you do after you hear this. And you're going to hear a lot of speakers. You're going to hear a lot of different things as you go through life, as you go through your however many years left you have here at Central Christian. But you have to pay attention. Start to try to figure out one or two things that you want to do in your life to make a difference, to make a change. And so I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff over the next 5 days. But I just want you to try to pick out one or two things that you will do differently after I leave here, okay? And so when you are as old as me and you see me rolling around in my wheelchair, you can say, "Hey, you remember when you came to Central Christian and you talked about becoming me?" And I'll say, "No, I don't remember any of that." But I want you all to remember something, all right? So pay attention. It's going to be a lot of stuff, and hopefully it's going to be simple enough so that you can just grasp one or two things to make a difference in your life. So, what is this? What is that symbol? Delta. Who said delta? Oh, that's a teacher. That's not fair. Delta. So delta is, what does this mean by science, people? Change, right? So delta is change. And that's what your life is about, change. Fifth graders, you're changing. You're gonna get stronger. You're gonna get more handsome. You're gonna start taking baths and all that good stuff. You're gonna start caring about how you look. And seniors, you're getting ready to leave the house and be on your own and start to make some adult decisions for yourselves. Juniors, you're almost ready to push the seniors out of the door. Junior year is much more fun than senior year. Would you agree, seniors? What do you think? Junior year is much more fun? I thought my junior year was fun because, you have something to look forward to. And then, when you're senior, you just get ready to get out of the house and all the pressure starts. And adults start asking you a whole bunch of questions. What are you going to do with the rest of your life? What are you going to do? What decision are you going to make? Don't worry about it. Adults don't have it figured out yet. How old do you think I am, young man with the duck shirt? Make it a good answer now. Make it a good answer. Who said 20? Oh, I like you. 42? That's pretty good. I'm actually actually 47. I know I look young now, but I'm actually 47 years old, and I'm still trying to figure out some things in my life. So all these adults that say you're going to have it all figured out, they don't know what's going on either, all right? So, but you may be ahead of them after listening to my excellent presentation this week. You may be ahead of them in life. So change. Everything changes. Plants, you see this plant, they grow. Everything goes through stages, different stages of life. So it's important that we understand what's different about each phase of our life and what's expected of us as we continue to grow. So I want you to watch this video. This is for you all, 5th graders.
Before my baby arrived, I had a lot of questions about diapers, how to change a diaper, how often and when to change a diaper, choosing the right diaper, what about changing when we were out and about? I was fortunate to have some experienced moms help me back then, and I quickly learned that. Diaper time was special, a time to sing and talk and tell stories. After all, I had a captive audience, and he seemed to like my singing. It was a great opportunity to bond and spend time together. I thought I'd share some tips based on my experience and advice from others to help other new moms like me. Changing a diaper can be tricky at first, but you'll have the hang of it in no time. First, set up the changing space and make sure you have everything you need nearby, but out of the reach of your baby. You'll need diapers and wipes handy. Unfold the clean diaper and set it to one side. Lay your baby down on the changing space. Make sure you keep one hand on your little one so they are secure, and keep everything out of their reach to avoid accidents or messes. Pull off their shoes and socks and make sure that all of their clothes are pulled up and out of the way. Open the dirty diaper and gently lift the baby up, holding your baby by the ankles. Gently clean the genital area from the front to the back with a quality baby wipe, making sure you clean between all folds of skin. Carefully lift baby again by the ankles and place the new diaper underneath. Position the diaper the right way around. The back has Velcro tabs, and the front will typically have a colorful belt on it. Next, place the front of the diaper on baby's belly. Peel open the Velcro tabs and place them down on the colorful belt in a straight line. Make sure the diaper isn't too tight or too loose around the tummy. You should be able to slide 2 fingers into the diaper so your little one has room to breathe and move freely. This diaper has stretchy sides and readjustable fasteners so that you can open and close again, as well as stretchy leg cuffs to help you get the perfect fit.
All right, so that's everything you need to know about changing diapers. How many people learned something? A few of you all, right? Some of you already knew how to change a diaper. Now, how many of you all still need your diapers changed? Anybody? Anybody? Hopefully you've grown beyond this phase of your life. But everything has a season or time or a phase. 5th graders, I don't expect the same from you that I expect from the 6th graders. 7th graders, I expect a little bit more from you than I expect from a 6th grader, and so on and so on. It's just like the video we watch with the babies. With babies, you have to do every single thing. There are really no expectations. You have to keep stuff out of their way. You have to do every single thing for them. But as you become older, the expectations get higher and higher and higher, and we're expected to do a little bit more. Seniors, your expectations for you in this school are very high. How many times have some of the teachers say, well, you're a senior, you should know better, right? You're a senior, you should know better. But so it's like every phase of life. They want you in college, you're a college student, you should know better. That's how life is. The expectations get higher and higher as we continue to grow and as we continue to change. So change is something that you should expect and you should be prepared for in your life. But you have to understand, okay, that change is going to happen. But you want to have a plan for your life. If you don't have a plan, you're no better than, what is this? A zombie, right? Y'all are familiar with zombies. And what do zombies do? They eat brains and they just kind of they just walk around from one place to another place with no direction, no guidance, no plan, no system. They just walk around from brain to brain or from sound to sound. How many of y'all watch that show, The Walking Dead? Right? They just walk around, and then sometimes if they get stuck, they'll just be walking around. They'll just be stuck. Like they'll just be doing that the whole show. And then somebody open the door, what happens? They eat their brain, right? Okay. So I want you all to have purpose in your life. I want you to understand where you are right now and where it is that you want to go. Because I don't want you to be zombies. I don't want you to be baby Caesar, but I don't want you to be zombies. I want you to have purpose and direction in your life. And the world you live in is quite different from the world that I grew up in. When I grew up, there were 3 television stations. Now what do you have? I don't know. You have 1,000 stations on cable. You have Facebook. You have Snapchat. You have Instagram. You have so many different ways of getting information, and sometimes it seems like it can be overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me, and I can just imagine that it's overwhelming for you. Sometimes I have panic attacks in my office when my cell phone rings, my email dings, and I get a Facebook message all at the same time. And it just drives me crazy. I don't know why it is, I just get anxious when that happens in my life. And so I can just imagine with all of the different things that are going on in your life, all of the different people feeding messages into your life, that it can be somewhat confusing. You have your parents telling you what to do. You have your church telling you what to do. You have Kendall Jenner telling you how your lips should look. All these different messages are going on in your world. And so this is a quote that I love. It says, "What information consumes is rather obvious. It consumes the attention of its recipients. Hence, a wealth of information creates a poverty of attention and a need to allocate that attention efficiently among the overabundance of information sources that might consume it." So what does that mean? It basically means this is how you all are going through life a lot of times. And you're not paying attention to all of the other things that are going on. Sometimes we can be so consumed with all the information that is coming to us from so many different sources that we're not even taking the time to plan for our growing and our changing lives. And so in a sense, we have become zombies because of all the clutter, because of all of the information that's going on around us. So let's read this scripture together. What I want you to do, I want you to read the yellow parts, and I'm going to read the white. All right? Y'all got that? All right. Easy. 5th graders, y'all got that? Yeah. Okay. Good, 5th graders. I like that. Good job. Okay. Here we go. "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb.
Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex.
Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it.
You watched me as I was being formed in mother's solution.
As I was woven together in the dark of the womb,
you saw me before I was born.
every day
Of my life,
was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out.
before a single day had passed.
How precious are your thoughts,
About me,
O God. They cannot be numbered.
I can't even count them.
They outnumber the grains of sand and
When I wake up, you,
are still with.
me,
All right. So God is with us. And one of the things that I hope that you leave here with as we share together over the week is that God has a plan for our lives. One version of this scripture says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Each and every one of us. God created us, took the time to form us with all of our flaws, our idiosyncrasies, with whatever color hair we have, however tall, short, fat, good shape, whatever. God created all of us. And I believe that each of us has a purpose. And that's the thing that I want to explore with you all this week. Who we are. What has God created us to be? And so, I like to share this little acronym. It's what I call the ideal life. How do you live the ideal life? What is that? And there are 5 things involved in this. So I am, I decide, I evolve, I advance, and I let go. So that's something for you to all remember as we talk throughout this week. And so, what's your plan? What is your plan to reach this ideal life? What's your plan? Because if you don't have a plan, you are a what? You're a zombie, right? You're just walking around, just bumping into walls until they come and cut your head off. All right. I like my head right now, even though I don't have as much hair as I used to. And so this is all the clutter, like, right? So you ever feel like this? Like this is your life, and you get all these things are going on? You ever feel like that? Yeah, I do sometimes. I still feel like that sometimes when I have to pay my mortgage and move, and my wife is like, well, you can get these boxes out and take them out the trash. And I ask my son, hey, can you take out trash? So the ideal life, these are the things we're going to talk about. Figure out who you are. That's how I am. So figure out who you are. Who you are. Not who I am, but who you are. Deciding where you want to go. Right? You decide where you want to go. Like Terry and I are going somewhere. Where are we going, Terry? Well, I don't even know where it is, but I decided I'm going with him. Staying relevant. So I evolve. So we want to evolve. We want to keep growing. We don't want to be babies, right? We don't want what? Well, no, I'm not going to say that because this might not be appropriate. But you know, you're not babies. You have to wipe them. You saw that video, right? I guess that would be nice sometimes, but I think I'm a little bit too old for that. Okay. Honing your edge, your skills. We'll talk about that. You want to get better. You get better. Hone your skills. And not getting bogged down by a negative past. Now, I have a lot of pasts that I can't, you know, I don't want to get bogged down by. Fifth graders don't have much of a past, but sometimes, you know, you can have a traumatic third grade year, and it can just really mess you up. So we're going to talk about that, not bogged down in your past. So, in class, when I come to classes, and for some of your homework, I want you to think about these things. Really think about it. I'm going to ask you all. And then if you didn't do it, I'm going to say, why didn't you do it? Okay, because this is only going to be as good as the effort you put into it. I want you to think about one thing you want to accomplish in the next 5 years. Okay? The next 5 years. And fifth graders, if you can say something other than, I want to get you to 10th grade. Something else. But something you want to accomplish in the next 5 years. Seniors, juniors, think about those things. Something, well, just one thing that you want to accomplish in the next 5 years. And then your desired profession. If you know what it is, if you don't know what it is, I will take I don't know on this one. But the thing that you feel like you want to do to make money or to live your life. So let me know what that is. Those are some of the things that we will talk about and explore as we go through the week. But most importantly, for our next session, that will help if you thought about those two things. So write it down or take a picture of it, whatever you need to do. Y'all got phones? Well, snap a picture of it, because I want y'all to say y'all forgot. Y'all have them now? Oh, no, you can't carry them to class in school? No? Can you carry them to school? Yes? How many people have phones? Let me see your phone. With you right now. Yeah, okay, all right, thank you. All right. Oh, that's it. So that's it. That was the end of my presentation. I finished right on time. Thank you all. And remember to let Anna and Elizabeth know if I was terrible, and I will make adjustments as necessary. Thank you very much.